9:40. My flight's in like 3 hours. I'm gonna take you guys with me to my trip to Maldives. I wasn't arsed to clean my room, so I'm definitely gonna hate myself when I come back to this. So this is the state of my room right after finishing exams. I went with long sleeve clothes, even though Maldives is crazy humid, because the Dubai airport would literally freeze my nipples off. Me and my brother got bored for waiting for a taxi, so we decided to try the viral Kanafa chocolate bar. Honestly, I don't think it's overhyped. It's actually really delicious, but I spent around 50 dirhams on one bar of chocolate, which is about £10. So the price is ridiculous for one bar of chocolate. And we actually ended up finding the original company, Fix, that sells the Dubai chocolate. Is it? Oh no. They have the Fix chocolate. What are you talking?
Fake, bro, it's literally the other way around.
Okay, well, who cares?
Oh, it's fake. I'm not paying no
No,
money.
I want. It looks good.
No way, man.
Unfortunately, my brother was right. And because I was too indecisive to see whether I wanted to buy it, I had to give a further inspection to see whether or not that was the real one. Yet again, we got bored, so I took Sammy around the shops to tell him what I would like for my Christmas present. But I don't really use candles. No, let's go to a different store. Face on lava with fire. This is nice.
How much is this?
It's 300. Hello. Hello. Then we got some Korean barbecue chicken wings and some chicken skewers. I didn't get a chance to film on the plane, but we finally arrived to the airport. I genuinely found this so cool where each hotel had its own lounge at the airport. The hotel that I'm going to is called Sun Siam and it had a whole breakfast buffet. All food and drinks were complimentary, so as a 10-minute head and body massage. I genuinely think this was the best idea that you can give as an introduction to your guests. The food was really good, so I couldn't stop having plates after plates. After waiting for around 1 hour, we finally made it to our seaplane, which I found really cool because it only lands and takes off from water. The plane ride from Mali to Sun Siam was overall only 15 minutes long. Hi, thank you. And the first thing as you walk in, you're given a cute flower clip and a refreshment towel. So the employees first gives you an introduction around the island, as well as informing us on the key points such as the restaurants and bookings. He also mentioned a complimentary 30-minute body massage. Here's some information on the hotel. The hotel's name is Sun Siam Erufushi, the same name as the island. It includes complimentary craft classes, tennis court, billiards, ping pong, and 2 pools, one of which is adults only. They have 10 restaurants and 6 bars in total. He then introduced us to our water villa. It has complimentary drinks including all sodas, granola bars, a mosquito repellent, Pringles, and certain wines. We were also given a complimentary bottle, however non-alcoholic, as well as treats. Luckily, the villa has little to none mosquitoes due to the wind pressure in between the villas, which prevent them. It has a king-sized bed, as well as a glass viewing floor. It is an 85 square meter villa fitting for a member of 4. Here is where me and my brother will be sleeping, which is right next to the windows. First walk into the bathroom, you're given with a bunch of complimentary toiletry, which I think should be standard thing for all hotels. The bathroom also includes a bathtub, which is also a jacuzzi, that sits right next to an open window, so you get the full ocean view. For couples, I think this is great, however, for a family of 4, it just limits our privacy. There is one shower which has got a ceiling to floor window. For families with children, I'd reconsider since the doors open directly to the ocean. A negative thing I can say is that the toilet and wall sits way too close, so there's such little leg space. As you walk out to the balcony, you can see a clear view of the bathtub and the sea. The balcony itself is actually quite spacious. And as you walk to the left, there is a staircase that leads you directly to the ocean. This honestly just makes life easier since I'm quite lazy. It saves me the hassle from walking. Overall, the balcony has 2 seats, a sofa, 2 sunbeds, which I think is more than enough. This is my outfit for today. I'm extremely jet lagged. My outfit. It was lunchtime already and we were starved, so we called for a buggy to take us to Bamboo. It's a Pan-Asian restaurant, and online it's rated 4.5, and after tasting the food, I can definitely agree with that rating. For starters, I had the pie thigh salad and a blue Hawaiian cocktail, and for my main I had beef with some rice. I also ordered some vegetable spring rolls and something else that I can't remember the name of. Finally, for dessert, I had mango sago. Then we headed back to our villa. This is me right after a 2.5-hour nap and getting ready for dinner. Decided to go for black heels, a beige tube top, and jean shorts that goes up the ass.
Everybody go sleep. It's just we have.
So we finally arrived to the buffet, which has different themed dinners every night. For starters, I got a sushi, grilled mushrooms, and a watermelon ginger shot. Then for drinks, I ordered sex on the beach. For my main, I got chimichurri, chili con carne, and a squid salad. For my second drink, I got watermelon juice. For dessert, I had a smidge of red velvet cake, honey melon, and these green and yellow pudding. So this is day 2 in Maldives, and this morning I decided to put on my beige bikini, a light pink tube top, and my beige skirt to match with the bikini. And for my morning skincare, I'm going in with my sunscreen foundation from Shiseido, and I'm most likely pronouncing it wrong. It's 30 SPF, and when you rub it in, it turns into a foundation, and this is generally my best investment. Then we went to grab some breakfast at the restaurant called Iru. I first got a pancake, donut, and some fruits, then a sunny side up egg and some sashimi, and to top it all off, a watermelon juice at the end. After some time, we decided to go kayaking, which is complimentary by the hotel, as well as stand-up paddle and windsurfing if you have the license. Next, we decided to do some snorkeling. Today was high tide and it was pretty windy due to the rain, but the temperature wasn't too bad overall, despite the fact that this was during winter.
They're so slow. They're so slow.
Me and my family got carried away with the slide for about 1 hour and then head to the beach to play some volleyball.
We're gonna be playing tennis now. I go to the tennis court.
Then we were on our way back to the hotel room to get ready for lunch. I just put on a nude cardigan and jean shorts.
Alright, so I'm gonna do my makeup.
I first went in with my Shiseido sunscreen, but I should have put in more because I got so burnt. Then I'm going in with my concealer from Primark on the under eyes and blending it with a wet blender. When it's wet, I don't know, I just find it so easy to blend. Next, I used my black liner, which I don't recall where I bought it from. Then for my lashes, I used the mascara Big Ego from Tarte. Usually I'll go in with my mini brush to brush out my brows and my baby hairs. Then I'll go in with my contour stick from Too Faced and I'll put it on my jaws and nose so it looks snatched. Some of my makeup is expensive and some is cheap, but honestly for me, as long as it does the trick, then I'm good. Then I'll go in with my Benetint on my lips and my cheeks, then using a brown colored lip pencil to outline my lips. Then I'll use lip injection from Too Faced and put it on top, and then I'll dab it with some tissue just to remove the excess. Going in with a liquid blush from Shein to put on my lips to give a lighter color. That's my daily makeup routine, then we were off to grab some lunch. First I got a blue Hawaiian and then the soup of the day. I was at the buffet so I got some sushi, chicken wings and fresh spaghetti bolognese. Then I tried some aubergine. We got the all-inclusive package, which I think is the smartest package you can get when you're on your trip to Maldives, as the prices of lunch, dinner and breakfast can eventually add up higher than the inclusive package since your body's going to need it from all the exercise. All-inclusive package basically has everything. It's almost like a buffet. At any restaurant you go to on the island, you can order how many dishes or drinks you'd like. It's $500 per person per 24 hours. So it is pricey, but definitely worth it as they charge their meals at quite a high price at these restaurants. We were on the way back, I got a terrible blister. I went swimming in the ocean in front of the villa to burn off some calories, and I tried to do some underwater O's, but the only goal I had in mind was to find some sea urchins and try them out. I heard a lot of people in New Zealand and in Asian countries eat them as a delicacy. It's also called uni or kina. The corals was honestly so beautiful to see in person, and it just looked so surreal to me. After around 2 hours of swimming and hard work in trying to find these sea urchins, I realized that maybe it's just not a local sea creature, as sea urchins can be invasive species, and since this is a man-made island, they could have gotten rid of them. Snorkeling and only in the lagoon area, so I didn't get a chance to see any reef sharks or larger sized fish. However, if you are a trained scuba diver or free diver, then Maldives is your best bet in seeing loads of creatures. I did go to the beach and I didn't see any fish or even shells. I think you just have to swim further in. However, during the introduction, the employees did warn us about the tide and wind, as it can be very dangerous during bad weather. It could sweep you away in only seconds. So if you aren't comfortable with swimming, I really wouldn't recommend this. After some time, me and my brother went hunting for some hermit crabs, and luckily I found a sea cucumber. I've always found sea cucumbers such weird creatures because of their slimy texture. But most of them is actually harmless, and only a few species has a holothurian toxin which would irritate your skin if in contact. The sun was going down and it was time for me to set up my bath and get ready for dinner. For tonight I just went with this mesh looking dress I got from Bershka, and I don't usually wear these type of colors, so this was a first. We were on our way to grab a couple of drinks at the bar, and I love the way the island has such colourful lights and it just gives out such a vibrant atmosphere. And then we watched a band play for a while. I honestly couldn't get enough of the blue Hawaiian cocktail. It was generally my favourite. I don't know whether it's because it's close to pina colada, but it's so delicious. The restaurant had its own pool of lobsters, crabs and fish, which the staff would just fish out right in front of you if you were to order one. I think this was a unique but also weird idea. I love anything to do with seafood, but there's several other options like Mexican or Indian restaurants on the island. For starters, they gave us some complimentary bread and then sauces on the side. Then my brother got these cooked mussels, which was really delicious, and some chicken for me. And then I got my steak, which I really didn't like because it was too rubbery and thin. For dessert, I then got a slice of cake. Then I had another glass of pina colada and then ice cream for my dessert. On our way back, we passed by some employees that were shark feeding, so we came to check it out. On this island, it's only small black tip reef sharks that are present, so they're really harmless and wouldn't attack anyone. Then we were on our way back to our hotel room and then ready for day 3.